did manage to execute that. Looks like we're going to be going into game number 2. MaSa going to be looking to tie things up. HuK maybe doing some cheeky stuff again, maybe some more proxy Oracle. It is going to be Dusk Towers. That's going to be, I think, every single series we've seen Dusk Towers.
Yep.
Most standard map, it makes sense.
Very important towers.
Yeah. You really want to control those, because whoever does that controls the Dusk.
Yes.
And as we know, Dusk is a derivative of the Void. Anyways, spawning up here in the top right position, winning game 1, it is Evil Genius's HuK.
And down here on the bottom left-hand side of the map, a derivative of both Canada and Korea, he is MaSa.
Yes, he is. He is, he's got to be a little bit, well, he's not the kind of player to get upset about losses, but that's got to rattle you at least a little bit. That was a tough way to go down. I think if maybe he just sacked his natural, not even sacked it, just floated to the main and not tried to defend his natural, maybe moved out with a medevac drop, either Widow Mines or just even 8 Marines, might have been able to get something done.
Yeah, possibly there. There's a few ways he could have approached it, but I think another thing that's an impact of, again, new expansion and everything, is you're not even sure what wins a straight-up fight. So you can be perfectly content with your situation. Say, okay, I got the bunker, I've got this many Marines, I've got this, and you may legitimately think that wins an engagement that it doesn't. So and I think a little bit we saw that's what we were seeing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, because it really gives the edge to who gets the jump on that early practice.
Yeah.
And it looks like HuK has the slight edge right there.
Yeah, because another thing that could have helped, and he did have the option to do it, is instead of one of the medevacs, just a Viking.
Yeah.
Right? And all of a sudden those 2 damaged Void Rays don't get close enough, and
Yeah. The problem with a Viking is you need to babysit it extremely carefully, because once the Void Ray connects, that Viking's dead. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's going to go down. You can repair it, but it's not going to matter. The Void Rays just do so much damage to armor, and once the beam connects, the Viking cannot outrun it.
Exactly.
We do see a reactor, HuK up there poking in. I'm not sure if he scouted the factory. Yes, he did. Scouted the factory and this reactor. Didn't see the second gas, but is able to get the important stuff. Meanwhile, the Shaded Adept coming out. Gonna just use that nifty little shade to get a little bit faster. Twilight Council on the way. Could be Blink. He's in his macro games, he's tended to open 1-gate Blink into 3-gate defensive into a Robo and Forge.
And there the Blink does start up.
Yep.
The Marines poking out. We'll see this Adept.
Oh, this could be really nice for HuK, actually. Gonna get right past
pretty
those.
Deep.
Nice, picks off 1 SCV already. Actually, a really dangerous route through the mineral line, but does manage to get out. Targets the most random SCV right there. Kind of actually, I think that was a bit of a mistake. It was one that was really far away from him, and it gave MaSa the chance to run it away, which he did.
Yeah, shade him back forward again.
And HuK actually seeing these double racks, knows that some aggression is coming.
Shading through into the
expansion, sees that that's up. No surprise there.
Yeah, does get the jump on the Adept here, though.
Takes out a Marine, but that's still good for the Marines, of course.
Yeah.
We might be seeing some very fast, medevac and Widow Mine drop. Forge coming up, as well as a robotics facility. So I wonder what we're going to see with this robotics. Is he just going to... Is he going to do an Adept drop? Is he going to try and do some, use it on the high ground and then use it in tandem with Blink Micro to give his Stalkers a bunch of extra mobility and survivability?
Yeah, definitely could go a few ways with this. It seems like maybe a technical way to go using both of them. The Widowmine drop is well on its way and will probably go towards that natural base there.
We do have the +1 attack coming out from HuK, as well as nicely placed pylons in each mineral line.
Yeah.
Gonna give him that extra defensive velocity. As long as he can get the the mothership core.
The SCV here close enough to see Stalkers. Not actually seeing the Warp Prism, but he may figure.
Meanwhile, ooh, nice. We're going to see a Widow Mine. Does HuK see it? Oh, doesn't in time
does
to...
connect, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go
Meanwhile,
after the...
Widow Mine drop is coming into the natural. Cannon's not quite done yet. If HuK doesn't notice this, it could be catastrophic. Nice pull timing.
See.
Oh, but if it connects to the probe... Oh, gets three
dead.
Probes. Not bad.
Yep, the Marine forces here, losing 2 depots, but does drive that back. MaSa, though, once again, supply block.
Oh, is he going to... Nice, gets one of the Widow Mines before it burrows. Wow, that one actually blocks the whole ramp.
Yeah.
He does...
Position there, but the, still
Observer's
within
out
range
anyways.
of the Photon.
Or was that... Yeah, that
It
was
was
in
the
range
Photon
of the
cannon that could see it, but couldn't shoot it.
HuK might be just committing completely here.
Yep, does get in, pick off that Widow Mine.
Stim pack just a couple seconds for finishing. Gonna pick off this depot. That's nice. Gonna want to be blinking away. Okay. Oh wow. Is there something going on the natural base?
Yep.
Yes.
The Adepts did come in there with the.
Oh, he might pick off this Warp Prism.
Oh,
down
gets
it
it,
goes.
and it was full as well. Full of Adepts. Supply block here yet again, plaguing MaSa.
Yeah. Really.
Able to pick some off. Doesn't go after the.
Are they going to shade away? Not
Won't
quite.
Get there.
DPS just too much on that army.
Yeah.
It looks like
killed.
HuK's trying to get a little too fancy right here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That Marauder manages to take down the Stalker. And there, we finally see MaSa cleaning up that Observer. Good job.
Yeah.
I like what you got.
Definitely a big deal there.
And another Observer comes in just after the scan expires. Clearly calculated from HuK
the
right
Widow
there.
Mine being taken out here by the obviously damaged mothership core, which must have taken a hit.
It discovered it the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
By getting shot right in the face.
That's how it works. That's how they detect mines a lot of places, and that's the way they do it here.
Yeah.
On Dusk Towers.
I think that's the most effective way.
I prefer to use dolphins.
They're, yeah.
Yeah.
They are smug, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
Thinking they're smarter than us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust them.
Yeah. The stim up here
is going to get out of that scan range. Kind of going with the, oh, I was never here. There's no one at this base. You can leave now.
Nobody at all.
I don't think MaSa buys it.
Yeah.
As we can see by that
up and around.
Terrified, drug-induced Marine.
Yeah.
It had a big problem. It was trying to get some help, and it just couldn't. Man, MaSa can be really, really liberal with his stims right here. He has so many high-energy medevacs.
Yeah, there really is a lot there for such a small force.
Yeah.
Resonating Glaives is done here on HuK's end of things. Adepts, much more effective now at this point.
Yes. Going to make a big difference. Meanwhile, +2 attack for HuK is on the way. As well as another Warp Prism. And we're seeing our first Immortal of the day.
Yeah. Are we?
Yeah, it was just beside the...
There it is.
Yes. Yeah. Good. First catch of the day.
Uh-huh.
That does not apply here.
It might be. Immortals are fish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're mackerel.
Ooh.
And meanwhile, we have some Archons morphing in. And as we can see from the Legacy of the Void cinematic, they have been nerfed heavily. They used to warp in less than a second.
Yes.
And be able to teleport out of existence and carry whatever was with them out of existence. But now, all they have is, yeah.
Things.
17 seconds. Yeah, it takes a while.
Yep, this single Marine scouting being done a lot here by MaSa throughout the map. Really wants to see the timing of this third base. He knows it's inevitable at some point, and he really wants to know when it is without blowing a scan on it.
Boom, shot in the face, though.
Yeah, totally.
By those poor resonating glaives. They resonated right to his death.
Yes.
We are going to see, wow, random sentry with a lot of energy, too. Kind of got picked off. Meanwhile, Liberators. It's liberation time.
It sure is. The drop coming in the back here, the Warp Prism, looking for somewhere to be. Nice
already pick off,
here.
wow, 5 SCVs
a lot of them.
right away. That's a big commitment from HuK.
Yeah,
But,
really is a big warp, and
Oh,
the
those
Liberators plus the
Widow Mines doing huge damage. Oh.
But a lot of damage coming here in the back as well.
Yes.
These Adepts will get cleaned up here, but still are in the natural down there.
Oh, is he? Wow, MaSa's just going to let that happen.
Yep.
Oh, man, he's got to be really careful. Those liberation zones are absolutely ravaging the army.
Totally.
HuK does have a small supply lead, but wow,
it's
25.
Getting pulled apart here.
Whoa.
The workers all just evaporating here for MaSa. Just kind of happened all of a sudden. It seemed like he had it a bit under control. And now just nothing at all.
He might even get these 2 fresh mules.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to force
from
the
2 to though.
Yeah.
10 workers left.
That is insane. But the army supply is
even,
very
but
even.
it is the worker is going to be very hard for him to catch up upon.
Yes. What
39 SCVs have been killed.
Storm?
Literally no income. In terms of gas there, he is
we do see
not getting very much at all.
Looks like triple Liberator heading to the main.
He's got to do something to clear this up.
Yeah,
there's nothing really even in the main.
The pylons, though, are going to be able to deal with that probably themselves. I think it's actually a mistake if he enters Liberation Zone. But there is a big, big, big Doom Drop. That's everything he has.
Yeah, I think this is his only chance. The army may be out of position.
Oh, nice
here.
reaction time from HuK.
Yeah, everything
Wow, look at that.
Off.
6 pylons getting overcharged. 7th even.
Yeah, can't even really focus fire it all down.
Big Widow Mine shot potentially.
He's trying to get him into the Liberation Zone.
This is a terrible choke point, though, for HuK. He's got to be so careful. Once these storms get here, though, I think he can really do some damage. Oh, big storm. Huge storms. Wow, absolutely ravaging the army.
Still, however, living here, and as you said earlier, a lot of healing still available.
Yes.
The Adepts trying to come into play, but they will enter the zones. Or not.
Yeah. Blink's going to be blinking on top of those Liberators. MaSa is still very far behind in supply, and he is going to get cleaned up here. 1 more Liberator about to go down. Still a couple Widow Mines, but he has, like, no economy behind this.
Yeah, Widow Mines are in place, but that's just about it. He pretty much had to run over that entire base and take everything out of there in order to have a chance here. He wasn't even really building workers behind that at home.
No, he built a few, and he's rebuilding them now, but he just had such a bad time. It looks like MaSa's going to try and move this Widow Mine, I guess, to potentially block an observer coming out. Meanwhile, an engagement in the middle of the map. Some Immortals, looks like they took care of a few bio units. Yeah, you don't want to lose that Marauder. You can't afford it.
You need it. 16 workers
only. The flank takes down one of the medevacs with that Marauder. Yeah. He thought he was safe.
He did.
He was lied to. When he enlisted, they said, buddy, we're going to take care of you. And he was like,
no,
I got a family to feed.
These Adepts here coming in from the back yet again.
Hail, Jimmy.
Warping into the area that all these workers are now coming. You can't afford to take these losses.
Absolutely slaughtering them again there.
Indeed.
MaSa is, he's looking good, but HuK is looking on fire right now.
Yeah, he's just all over the place. I mean, HuK playing the way that you actually expect MaSa to play.
Yeah, really.
Drops everywhere, multi-prong attacks, constantly going up to the next thing. Similar to what we saw in one of HuK's earlier games, those storms coming in almost as if MaSa didn't know that they were there.
Yeah.
That they were an option in the game. But I think he probably did, but they
it
hit
didn't
so
feel,
hard.
He took so much damage early
hard.
on that it feels like, it's like, oh, well, like my opponent can't have Storm. That'd be ridiculous. And it was ridiculous because HuK is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
He is, honestly, this is some of the most impressive play from HuK I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the way Legacy of the Void works. He can really display his multitasking in micro a lot better. But for one, I'm excited about HuK in Nation Wars, and I'm excited about this game. And I'm just excited about Legacy of the Void because this is beautiful to watch.